forced to move. Algae on the water's surface eat microscopic nutrients in sunlight. Press the button that would show what would happen if a farm nearby suddenly started letting fertilizer, which is high in nutrients, run off into the ocean.
Okay, what's going to happen to the algae? Okay.
The excess nutrients, combined with sunlight, would cause the algae to bloom on the surface of the water. Coral also depends on sunlight to survive. Press the button that would show what would happen to the coral population if the algae bloom on the surface of the water.
So if algae blocks the sun and coral needs the sun,
The increased algae would block the sunlight from reaching the coral below. This would cause the coral to die. Way to go! Well, that'll be all for now, but remember, all the parts of an ecosystem are interdependent and are affected by all the other parts. Click on the exit button to return to the main slide.
I think is the most interesting is years ago, this is probably before you guys were even born, but there was a chemical called DDT. Hey, Frank, come on in. Thanks. Great. There was a chemical called DDT, and it was used. And the chemical was used to destroy weeds. But what they didn't know was when the chemical got into the weeds and destroyed it, it started leaking into the water. It affected the fish. The eagle, the American eagle, would eat the fish. The fish have this chemical in them. Now this is weird. This is the weird part. They didn't kill the eagle, but this, you know what it did to the eagle? When the eagle mama was producing baby eagles, she produces them in eggs. And when she goes, and they're made of a certain type of structure, so that when she sits on the eggs to incubate, she's got certain mass. She's got mass on those eggs. The chemical was weakening the eggs, so when the mama sat on the eggs would crack. No baby eagles, and that, because of that chemical, they went on the endangered list, the threatened list, okay? So we didn't even realize what was going on until you had scientists going in there trying to figure out what's going on with the eagle population. So that's another example of human beings affecting the ecosystem. Okay, now on your foldable. Things to make you go, Okay, all right. Go ahead and on your foldable, go ahead and open it up. Yes, ma'am.
I know it kind of affects us, but since we're kind of destroying the ozone layer in a way, would that like affect any animals more than it would us?
Well, baby, remember we're in the animal kingdom, okay? And we know what effect it has on our skin. But if it's going to affect us as vertebrate animals, it's got to be affecting the other animals. Now, I'm not going to pretend that you don't have zoologists right now trying to study the effects that it has on everything, from bacteria all the way through all different kinds of organisms. Okay? Okay. So now, let's see if this PowerPoint up. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, ecology. We're using a little bit of our Latin now, guys. Okay, ecology. Now we've been talking about ecosystems, abiotic and biotic. When you opened up your foldable, underneath the part where it says on the abiotic side, wait a minute. Okay, on your quick right side, flip it over. Does anybody have any room? Yes, perfect. On the quick right side, you made a list of animals. Okay. This gentleman made his list here. That means he's got room here. And you wrote your quick start here. Okay. So